Yo, what is up guys, it's me, Silent Knight, coming to you with another video. Now in the background you see me here running Nidas once again. Now for those of you who follow my channel for a long time, you know that in the past I have leeched many times at the Nidas dungeon. I've leeched other people, I've leeched my own characters, I've leeched new teams that I use for achievement rushing. But yeah, that was all before all the rogue nerfs. Last year, after the first rogue nerfs, I was still able to do Nidas. Back then, they reduced the damage that bomb walls did outside of the rogue turns by 50%. But I was still able to run Nidas with a Kra. When I used like bow skill to buff my rogue, I was still able to just bleach the monsters and I could still leech my own team. But then, end of last year, Ankama decided to nerf the rogue even more and they removed the latent bombs. They also changed the way bombs increase in size. I think it was like 10 stages before, now it's like 15, so it takes a little bit longer for them to be maxed out. Now after that I decided to just stop leeching because I didn't want to go too much trouble to find a way to leech again, and also I didn't really need it because I wasn't planning on making new achievements team anyways. But last week a guildmate of mine told me it was still possible to do Nidas, someone else did it as well, and I decided to just give it a try because I was curious if I could still do it. Now I did some testing in 4 loot runs, 6 loot runs, and I was still able to do it with the new way bombs are set up. It only takes a little bit longer for them to be maxed out. I think back then you could max them out at turn 3 or 4 I think, but now you need like turn 5 or 6 for the bombs to be maxed out, which isn't a big deal, but it takes a little bit longer. Now I did some test runs, but the problem I had with the damage was when I did 8 loot. I just wasn't able to do enough damage to kill the boss alone with my rogue, because the boss has pretty high resistances in the fire element. Now I used my Kra and I was still not able to kill the boss. Only when my Kra did some damage, I was able to kill it, but I don't want to rely on the Kra that much. So I decided to change my rogue to agility and made a agility set with 250 air damage. I've used some parts of my rogue and some new parts. I will probably reveal the set later this week. But yeah, with the agility rogue and the boss having less resistances in the agility element, I was able to do a lot more damage. Also using a cloudy Dofus actually on my rogue, which I wasn't before. And I'm just killing the boss on turn 9 now, so I will be doing 20% more damage. I'm still using my Kra, especially just early on to give my bomb line a little bit more damage to get quicker through the first couple of turns. Also with the Kra buffs, I don't have to worry about the Levitroff. I can just kill him on turn 3 even though my bombs aren't that high, because Kra's just buffing my rogue with the bow skill, so yeah. Also I just need to leech 4 people, so I have a free spot anyway, so I can always bring my Kra just to do extra damage. Now I probably could do it without my Kra, but then my Panda has to do like 500 damage on the boss before I'm gonna kill it on turn 8, I mean turn 9. And I don't want to go through all that effort to do that, so I'm just gonna bring my Kra, make it a little bit easier. Now, the first couple of turns take a little bit more time. On turn 5, when the first wave is done, I'm gonna place a second barrel on the bottom side of the bomb wall. Therefore, it's easier for my Panda at the bottom to throw multiple mobs to the top. Because back then you could just line 3 of them up and they would just all get one shot in the bomb wall, but that's not possible anymore because of the 50% damage reduction. So now I'm just placing 2 barrels and I could throw 3 mobs up 2 of them will get pulled in the bomb wall, and the other one I will just kill with my rogue on the rogue turn. I only have to be careful with the mobs that play before my rogue. Sometimes the Passepartout mob has, I think, 30% air resistance, plays before the rogue, so I have to be careful with that one. But other than that, I just can throw the mobs in there and no big deal. On turn 9, when I got the cloudy buff, I'm just killing the boss. And after that, my Kras just gonna walk into the bomb line and suicide, so I'll have my rogue and my pandas left for the rest of the fight. So most of my runs take about 14 minutes on average, if I don't get like tricky challenges where I have to be careful, or like where I cannot end next to the pouch, so I have to like push it every turn. Those runs take a little bit longer, usually around 16 or 18 minutes. My quickest run so far was little less than 13 minutes, which is at the moment my all-time record. Even quicker than before all the rogue nerfs actually, so that's actually kind of weird, but yeah. So yeah, it's still possible to do Nidas. If you want, like if you want to use it, you can copy the way I'm doing it on screen right here. It's not too hard, like, but I really advise to use at least an agility rogue with like 250 air damage. That should be sufficient. And whether you want to use a 4th character to buff the rogue or to do some damage, like that's up to you. You can do either way. But yeah, I just want to put this video out to show you guys that leeching is still possible at Nidas. And right now I'm currently leveling another achievement team. So I'll probably in like 2 or 3 weeks time I'll be uploading a video with that. Because I'm gonna make some more money, some more kamas, because I'm currently broke at the moment. So yeah, stay tuned for that. For now, enjoy the fight that you see here in the background, and probably somewhere later this week I'll be uploading the gear for my rogue, so you can see what kind of gear that I'm using. I will be showcasing my agility set and also my old intelligence set, so you can like choose whatever you want to use. And also for those of you who haven't seen my video yet, I'm doing a giveaway because I've reached 500 subscribers. So I will be linking that video down below as well. The giveaway lasts until Thursday 10 AM Dofus time. So if you want to participate in that, go check out that video as well. And for now, I want to wish you guys a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye.